Okay, I've skipped a few drawings because the things that are on those drawings you already know how to do, so you should be able to accomplish them on your own. This, by the way, is the wheel drawing, and there is something on the wheel drawing that we haven't covered yet, and that is right up here. First of all, we're going to have to make a section view, and then second thing is we're going to make this thing called a detail view. So I'm going to go back to the train body, and I'm going to go to section, and I'm going to click inside of this box. And I'm just going to go to the center of this, and remember I don't click yet. I go out till I'm about 3 lengths of the crosshairs across. I come to the other side and click, and I'll right click and say continue. And then I'm going to pull this thing straight up, and this should give me my section view, and it does. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take this note and put it up above. Now, on here, one of the things we need to do is we need to create what's called a detail view. And a detail view is an enlargement of something. If we have something we want to get more information onto, this is the detail view right here. That's how you do it. You kind of it's a blow up of something. So back to my train. I'm just going to zoom in on this so we can see it. Detail is right here. I'm going to click on that, and I think it starts with picking the center. Well, it actually down here, I always read down here, it says select a view. So I'm going to click on the view first. Then it says, oh, it does say down there to select the center point of the fence, and that's what they call the circle. That's called the fence. Now here in the dialog box, you're going to see that it says view identifier D. You could make that A or B or C or D. I'm just going to leave it D. Then the scale is going to be 2 to 1. What you'll notice is scale happens, I won't be able to go to it. You'll see where it says scale to 2 to 1. That means it's going to make it twice the size that it is currently. So I'm going to come here, and I'm just going to put my cursor in the sort of the middle of what I want, and I'm going to bring this out, and I'll click on it, and then I'll be able to bring my view down here and click. And again, I can move the note, and I'll move this note too while I'm at it, since it's getting kind of covered up by the circle. Oh, I forgot something here. I forgot to do the isometric view up in the corner. So I'll go to project it, and I'll click and pull that up there, and right click and say create. Now I can start to do the dimensions that are on the drawing right down here. It's just like dimensioning the regular thing, except the part is twice as big. But what it doesn't do, it doesn't change the dimensions. It just leaves the dimensions the way they should be. In other words, you don't have to worry about changing the numbers on the dimensions at all. When you do the dimensioning, they'll be the correct numbers. Now, something we do get a lot of questions about is these angular dimensions right here, 15 degrees, 30, and 30. I'm going to show you how to do those real quick. And the big trick to that is to go to annotate, and then to select the center mark tool and click on the large circle. So you need to put a center mark into this thing. And once you do that, you can hit escape a couple times. Now I can do my dimension, and I can click on the center mark, and then on this first line, and that's going to give me the 15 degrees. And you'll notice that the 15-degree symbol, number 15 with the degree symbol, doesn't go to the middle until you get it out a little bit away from the part. And it highlighted, so I'm just going to leave it right there. And there's nothing else that has to be said about this, so I'm just going to say okay. The next one, the next 30-degree one, goes from that line to that one. And again, it highlights, click, And this time I'm going to push the enter key, so I'm typing on the second line, and I'm going to put in TYP, which stands for typical, and I'll say OK. And then I have to do one more of the angled ones, so click there, and place the dimension, hit enter, TYP, and OK. And those, you'll need to put the rest of the dimensions on here, of course, and fill in your title block. If you goof up on your title block and don't remember how to fix it, you can go to where it says PLTW title block, and you click there, you double click on field text, and that should allow me to change the stuff that's in here. I'm in the dimension tool right now, so I can just click on field text, and then I can put in my name and all that other stuff that I didn't before. Okay, so make sure you put in all the stuff in all the title blocks.